What's good, YouTube? It is week 11 of the NFL 2021 season, and that means it is time for us to make our picks. I will start off by saying Thursday night's game will not count towards my record because I did not tweet out. I forgot to tweet out my prediction. It wasn't until about 7:30 or so. It was after the Patriots had points already, so just not going to count it. I did pick the Patriots to win, so I wish I would have tweeted that out. It would have helped my record, but we're not going to count it, and we'll just move on to the other games, with the first one being Ravens-Bears. Ravens have a pretty high-powered offense. Of course, running the ball and everything. If Lamar Jackson can get a little more accurate, then it would probably be pretty unstoppable. Unfortunately, I think Lamar Jackson is sick for this game. I don't believe he is going to be playing or something like that. I'm not sure if he's questionable or if he is ruled out. But I will take a leap and think that Harbaugh will have that team prepared no matter what, no matter who is quarterbacking. And I'm going to go ahead and pick the Ravens. So moving on to the next game, we have the Packers-Vikings. Packers seem to be pretty damn unstoppable at this point in the season. They seem to be one of the top teams, probably the top 4 teams that's going to be in the end of the NFC, I would imagine. Doesn't mean the Vikings won't give them trouble. I feel like the Packers have gotten a little lucky with who they've been playing against past couple games, and Russell Wilson coming back. I mean, honestly, I don't think that really meant anything because he was probably still feeling it. He wasn't himself out there, so, and them not scoring any points was pretty unusual with the weapons that Russell Wilson has. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and go with the Packers here because I just think they are definitely going to be one of the top teams in the end. Moving on to the Bills, Colts. Let's see, the Bills, I don't know why a lot of people seem to be out on the Bills, at least from what I've seen, or a lot of people believe the Patriots are better than the Bills at this point, all this kind of stuff. And the Colts, for me, this game comes down to just like the quarterback. I think Carson Wentz is just too he's unreliable and everything. He has potential to turn over the ball every game, stuff like that. So I feel like, it just depends on if the Bills can stop Jonathan Taylor. If they can do that, they have a chance to pretty much win this. And I'm going to go ahead and predict that they do that. So going with the Bills here. Lions, Browns. I think the Browns are still a really good team, even if they don't have Baker Mayfield. I think Case Keenum goes in there and at least gets a win over the winless, with one tie, Lions. Although, I will say it would be comedy if they went and tied again. But yeah, I'm going with the Browns. Washington, Panthers. This is going to be a pretty dang fun game. We got Cam Newton back on his old team, going against his former coach's team. So this should be a good one. And Cam Newton seems to be pretty, he seems to be all the way back. And I think him being in that system, I think Christian McCaffrey's back too. All these kind of things lead to, I believe, a Panthers victory. So I'm going with them. Texans, Titans. Seems like the Titans, I believe, they are on pace for either a record breaking of number of players on a roster, and then with their record, because for them to have accomplished what they have without their pretty much 80% production out of Derrick Henry, it is incredible. I mean, it's a testament to Mike Vrabel and the coaching that he can do to not only, lose that many players, but lose a player of that magnitude and still get your team where they are. So I really am not going to doubt these Titans unless I go against a team that is definitely superior. So that's why I'm going to pick them over the Texans at this point. And then now we got the 49ers, Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's the system he's in. I'm not sure. He's definitely not showing, what he was, of course, in college, which is kind of hard for any quarterback to do that when they get drafted to a team that is not prepared to go on a run. But I just, I feel bad for him. But Urban Meyer and everything still has all his issues going on and whatnot. And at this point, I just think with Deebo Samuel on the other side, the 49ers, and, you know, all that kind of stuff, I just don't think the Jaguars are going to be able to stop the 49ers. It comes down to Jimmy Garoppolo. If he ends up, he's going to be the one that either wins or loses this. Dolphins, Jets. This one's going to be pretty fun, I feel. Nah, I'm just joking. It's not going to be fun at all. We got Jets and Dolphins. The Jets, I think they're going with Joe Flacco. Shit. I know they're not going with Zach Wilson. That's what I do know. And then Dolphins, I mean, they beat the Ravens. So that was, you know, I appreciate that, but it's just the sustainability and, like, can they consistently do this? I don't know. The Dolphins literally will win a game, and then they'll lose, you know, 5, 6, 7. And then they'll win a game, lose 5, 6. That's kind of like what they have been this season. So I'm going to pick them, though, because they are going against the Jets, who seem to have a lot of issues this season. Saints, Eagles. This one we got Jalen Hurts. This one's kind of scares me because I feel like I should pick the Eagles, honestly. It just comes down to that defense. I don't think the Eagles' defense is really that good. I kind of trust the coaching at this point when it comes to Sean Payton. I feel like he'll go in there and have a game plan to win, especially if he has 2 quarterbacks to work with. I'll go ahead and pick the Saints. Bengals, Raiders. Bengals are coming back from a bye, I believe, and then the Raiders, they seem to have lost their mojo. I don't think there's much they can do. The Bengals are going to be out to get a win after losing before they went on bye. Pretty sure they're going to want to come in and get a W, and they're going to be well rested, all that kind of stuff. It's a lot in their favor, so that's why I'm picking the Bengals. Cowboys, Chiefs. I don't know how this is not one of the games of the week, but I mean, I guess it is a game of the week, I would imagine. But unfortunately, I think Amari Cooper is out for the Cowboys. Not sure if that means too much. I went ahead and picked the Cowboys, though, because I honestly think the Cowboys at this point in the season are a better team than the Chiefs. Chiefs may look like they got it back after that last game, but until we see consistency, it's kind of hard to, you know, just outright say you're back. And that's why I feel like this will be the game to determine that. And I'm going to go ahead and go with the Cowboys. Cardinals, Seahawks. After the display the Seahawks put on last week, I don't have much trust in them doing really much better this week, especially when they're going against the Cardinals. Cardinals still going to be one of the top teams in the end of it. Unfortunately, not having Kyler has kind of affected him, but I believe he will be back this week. It's hard because they keep making his damn thing game time decisions, so, you know, when I'm trying to make these predictions and everything, if he don't play, it's like, well, I kind of don't want to pick them. But I am going to pick them right here regardless because they are going against the Seahawks, who pretty much ranked dead last in a lot of defensive stats. And on to our Sunday night game, which is the biased one of the week, which is the Steelers and Chargers. Ben's back, thank goodness. If he wasn't, I might have actually, you know, as biased as I am, might have had to switch my pick. Who knows? Because without Ben, it's probably hard to win anything. I feel like, though, this game will come down to whether or not Steelers use the running game to their advantage, because they have Najee Harris, who has the most missed tackles, and he's also, like, you know, looking like a top running back, rookie running back and everything. So Chargers have a horrible run defense. All these equations add up to us winning by on the ground. We'll see. It's always a matter of when the action actually happens. So, going ahead with the Steelers, though, as my bias pick. Moving on to the last game, we got the Buccaneers and Giants Monday Night Football. As bad as the Buccaneers seemed last week, I would imagine they don't come out and play the exact same way, because Bruce Arians will probably have them all very ready to go, and they're going against a team who is struggling, you know, once again. So I mean, there's not much really to say here other than, you know, Buccaneers definitely should bounce back. Yeah. And there they are, my Week 11 picks. Got them all circled there. We got my current record right now, which is actually 92, 56, and 1. So, yeah, I got to change that. But, yeah, that one, it's pretty unfortunate. I was hoping to go this season without having the one. I feel like every season that I've done this so far, the last two, I think, they also had a tie in them. So, You know, can't do nothing about it, but it's alright. We will, I mean, we're still doing good, honestly. We are above 500, well above 500. And the goal is to at least be about 750 by the end of the season. If I can get that much right, if I can get that kind of win percentage, I'll be happy. I'll be pretty damn happy. But 500 either way is still pretty good. And yeah, just let me know what you guys thought. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree, and let me know what your favorite team is, all that kind of stuff. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Till then, take it easy.